Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot, and today I am going to give you your reading for what is coming up in the next week. So let's go ahead and get into your message. Also, if you are looking for a personal session with me, you can book on my scheduler in the description box below. And if you like my content, I do hope that you like and subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. And thank you so much to all of those who already have. You guys are the best. So you do have ship, directions, and journey with the whale, wisdom keeper, endings and beginnings on the bottom of the deck over here. So with the ship, I mean, that can be moving in a new direction. It can be like physically moving, or just like a change that's happening for you in your environment. I'm trying to figure out which cards I want to use here. But for some of you, it's just like it's a shift in direction. I feel with you on an internal level, like you're starting to see things differently, or you're starting to move, you're just starting to move differently. Maybe you're starting to think differently, but for some of you, it's like there's an actual shift in your physical environment, okay? So you do have peace and harmony, and you also have surrender here. A lot of water energy that I am feeling for you. And so I do feel like there could be a water sign in your life that is prevalent that you may be moving forward with, or moving in with, or moving on from. But we'll kind of see what else comes out for you, Taurus, what to expect in the next week. Opportunity, potential. Yeah, for some of you, like it actually is like you're moving to a new opportunity. Exploration, travel. Okay, so some of you actually could be traveling. Get this, Taurus. Endings and beginnings is on the bottom of the deck. Twice. That's like twice. Relationships is on the bottom of this deck. So it definitely has to do with, I feel, primarily with relationships. So for some of you guys, there could actually be some sort of travel that you are going, or some, oh my god. For some of you, you could be traveling in the next week. I don't even know, my words sometimes just, they mix up. That's what they do. So anyway, it is what it is. For some of you, it could be traveling for work even, and you could be doing that with a partner. Like, I will say that because there does seem to be some sort of opportunity. But I will tell you, with the peace and harmony card, I feel like overall this is going to be a good week for you, okay? So, and I've decided to kind of make these timeless, instead of like giving the exact dates. Like, I'm just going to do what's coming in for the next week, or what you can expect. I don't know why. I just feel like for me sometimes, like when I watch monthlies from my favorite creators, they don't always resonate, but like whenever I just intuitively pick one, they resonate. So I don't know why. I just feel like maybe I should just do timeless readings. So anyway, all right, Taurus. So you have the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, well, that's your recent past. Your current energy is the King of Wands. The Page of Wands. This is gorgeous. So, like, whatever tried to get you down in the recent past is not getting you down with the Strength card. All right, what is coming in for Taurus? Excuse me. You have the Ace of Swords. I love that. Love, love, love. The Lovers card. Gorgeous. So if you're not in a relationship, you could definitely have one coming in. All right, what is Taurus's opportunity in the next week? The 7 of Pentacles. The Emperor. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, and you have the 3 of Swords. Interesting with the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. So, I actually do feel like this is kind of piggybacking off a little bit of the reading that I just did for who is in your environment, because there's a couple different energies here, because like if you see, you have the King of Pentacles underneath the Judgment card. So I actually feel like there is there's a movement forward with a relationship in your life, okay? But I also feel like there does seem to be a wrapping up of something regarding the Three of Swords, okay? Which is a heartbreak or past conflict with an individual. So I feel like, where do I start? So in your recent past, you do have the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So this indicates that there have been some struggles. There's been some betrayal, some pain. This honestly could be like, doesn't even have to be like recent past. I know for me, I haven't dealt with anything like that recently, but in the past I have. So I do feel like there has been some challenging situations with people who may have even tried to compete with you, or people who pretended like they were on your side, but really they just stabbed you in the back. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, like it really kind of pushed you to harden your shell just a little bit, but don't harden your shell too much, Taurus. You know, like don't put your walls up too much, because it blocks out the capacity to really have flowing and loving connections with other people, you know. And so it's okay to have good boundaries, but I feel like, you know, just don't put up too many walls, right? Because I do feel like there are other opportunities for you in your life that help you, or that benefit you. That's the best way to put that. But so I do feel like this person or this situation that you experienced, which was a bit of a struggle. The Ten of Swords can even be like an ending, right? And you have the endings and beginnings that came out twice over here. So like something was definitely not working out, whether or not it was with an individual or was just environmentally, like something was definitely a challenge for you. I feel like you were feeling just drained, depleted, just done. Like stick a fork in you, you're done, right? And with the Seven of Wands, yeah, I feel like you definitely could have your guard up a little bit more for sure. You're definitely in self-protection mode or self-preservation mode. But I also feel like she is walking across the bridge here. And I feel like to a more peaceful time, to more stable ground. Okay, so I feel like you've been really working on overcoming whatever this was for you, okay? And that's why you have the peace and the harmony and the ship. Like you're moving on. Like this was all just part of the journey, but like I feel like you're moving on from it. So currently you have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Strength card, which I love. That's actually Leo twice. It's all fire energy that you're in. So you're feeling very enthusiastic. You're feeling very driven, very motivated. You're on fire for something in your life. I feel like you're feeling a lot of excitement, a lot of joy. And I feel like even just pride in yourself for overcoming what tried to get you down but didn't. You know what I mean? Like that's just really amazing. For the King of Wands too, you know, he, as you can see, he's in front of a globe there, so he's kind of an explorer. The Page of Wands is an adventurer, so I do feel like you are sort of seeing life as an adventure, and you're getting better at just brushing things off. Like, you know, brushing off the challenges, like, and really I feel like shifting your perspective towards like the things that bring you the most happiness or the things that excite you. You're just kind of looking at life as an adventure. That's the best way to put that. And I mean, think about it. So say for instance you have an adventurous spirit, and you want to climb Mount Everest, okay? There are challenging things that occur along the way. It's not all just like happy, joy, flowy energy. But when you get to the top of it, you're like, wow, this is such a thrill. Like, this is so exciting. Like, I did this, right? And I think that that's the level of acceptance that you're having at this time, is that you recognize that, you know, life is an adventure, but that does not mean that it is without challenges and strife even. And you just have this ability to bounce back so much better from the challenges than you may have in the past. Like, you don't allow them to defeat you. You just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, and having the mindset of like, I want to explore life. I want to see more that brings me like this just I don't know, this spark of happiness, and that is just your main focus. Rather than looking back on the challenges, you look forward. Okay, that's the best way to put that. I also feel like with that strength card, you've learned to have a lot of grace, and that means grace with yourself, grace with others. Learn to find serenity even in the challenging times in your life, even though that may be hard to do. I feel like you find a way to do that, and for me, it is that perspective shift. Like, you keep trying to find a better perspective to be more positive. And I don't mean like being toxically positive. I mean, you're allowed to feel your feelings when things go wrong and that kind of thing. But I feel like overall, your mindset has been more hardwired, has become more hardwired to see the good or see the blessings or see the bright side in a situation. Because ultimately, I feel this energy for you, Taurus, like I think you're just so fed up with being like dragged down and beaten down and overwhelmed and stressed and, feeling the strife and feeling self-doubt and insecure and full of fear. And like I feel like you really just don't even want to entertain that type of energy anymore. And so for the most part, you just really try to find the positive because you just want to feel uplifted. You want to feel high vibrational, that kind of thing. And that's the energy that you've been embodying, right? And whenever you slip and you kind of fall into a negative mindset, I do feel like you have grace for yourself, but then I also feel like you center yourself and you get back into that positive mindset, okay? So what's coming in for you? You do have the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're already in a relationship, I do feel like there could be some news that's going to come in for you this next week regarding maybe even some more money with that Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be like actually deciding to get married or engaged or move in together. And if you are not in a relationship, you could actually be finding the person that you're going to want to build a future with this coming week, okay? I do feel like for some of you, though, there could be communication because you have the Judgment card, so there could be communication from a past lover, even, like one that I feel like you still have some sort of like spiritual contract with or soul contract with. And I mean, for some of you, you're going to be very open and welcoming to this. This person could be surrendering to this connection or surrendering their own ego and their own pride and being open to have a conversation with you and be honest with you and tell you how they really feel with that Ace of Swords. But I also am just getting the sense that for a lot of you, though, like if you're already in a relationship, you could be planning some sort of travel this coming week. And because it's interesting, like even though this is an Ace of Swords, like it looks like a bow and arrow, which is Sagittarius. So I'm getting like travel energy. So for some of you guys, you could be planning travel. You could be planning a wedding even. You could be deciding to just book flights or go rent a car or, book your hotel and just go like by the, seat of your pants. Like you're like flying by the seat of your pants, like just a last minute decision to go do this. Like I said, though, for some of you, this could be travel in terms of work and you're going together as a couple if you're in a relationship. But I will say too that in terms of like love and relationships, that kind of thing, I mean, I also am just getting the sense that there could be just a really deepening of your connection with a person this week if you're already in a relationship or if you've just started talking to somebody or if you meet somebody, like you just have a deep soulful connection in the next week. I did look over here and you have the knot, and so some of you are like I said, you're actually going to be tying the knot or you're going to be getting engaged in the next week. Wowza, right? So your opportunity is the Seven of Pentacles. For me, I feel like Spirit is telling you to just keep at it. Like just keep doing what you're doing, just keep putting in the time, putting in the effort, keep investing in your goals and in your dreams in your relationships, investing in the things that bring you that happiness, because the pentacles are the sunflowers in this deck. Investing in the things that, you know, give you that spark of joy about life. Like, you just keep doing what you're doing, okay? You also have the Emperor. So you're going to have an opportunity to really like step up and be a boss in your life. You're going to have an opportunity to pursue things that I feel like you may not have done in the past because you had some things to work through within yourself. I'm just getting the sense that overall, because you have all of this fire energy here, I feel like overall you are going to be feeling just a lot more passionate and a lot more driven and a lot more motivated to get things done. Now, you also have the opportunity of the Three of Swords here. I do want to look some more at that. Tell me some more about this Three of Swords, please. You got the Five of Cups. So I do feel like something hasn't worked out or isn't currently working out. But with the Empress card here, I also feel like something that doesn't work out is actually leading you towards something that does. And I feel like that's why you have the endings and beginnings on the bottom of the deck twice. I feel like with this Water card, like just kind of surrender to the process of the universe, like surrender to the journey, like, you know, like really try to shift your perspective as much as you can to finding the blessing or the bright side in the situation. With the Wisdom Keeper, I do feel like this is a situation that you have been through before, and I feel like you have the wisdom to overcome this. And so I do feel like you have the solution at your fingertips. You are going to be able to overcome this. That's why the Judgment card is there. You are going to be able to overcome this. Now, for some of you, this is a return of a person that there was a loss, you know, between this individual and you. Like, and like I said, this person could be surrendering their own ego and deciding to communicate with you. But you do have opportunities for advancement in your life in that Empress card. Like, I feel like this is not something that you should necessarily worry about. I'm getting more like this, the reason why this is in your opportunity is because Spirit is telling you, like, whatever you went through, it led you to the new opportunities in your life, okay? And so try with all your might not to fret on what has unfolded, okay? And try to focus more on looking ahead and what, you know, what you're growing into and what you're trying to achieve, and, you know, focusing more on just looking forward at the things that just are blessings for you and the things that bring you that ultimate happiness, okay? But again, over here you have this exploration and travel. Like I said, for some of you, there could be like a mess up in travel plans even, and it could be very disappointed, but there is an opportunity that is going to unfold that is going to redirect this, and it's going to get you back on track in terms of your travel plan. So there's no need to sit there and worry about it. I do feel like you may need to take charge and take action, and do it very quickly. If like I said, something falls through for you, like there is an action that you will need to take towards a solution, and it will be a very quick decision for you. And just do that. Like, don't second guess it, just do it, take the action, and I feel like you're gonna get back on track very quickly, okay? That's why it says seize the moment right here. Like, don't delay, don't go back and forth, like, should I do this, should I not do this? No, just make the decision. So for some of you, like I said, if there are delays or cancellations in terms of travel plans, it could be to go book with another airline, or to, you know, book another flight even, or to, like, I'm just getting that there could be just some advice that somebody gives you on something else that you can do in terms of another way of traveling or another way of getting there, and you just you make a very quick decision about it, and you're able to get back on track, okay? It may take a little bit longer, but I feel like it is going to be the best solution for you. I mean, last week we had all of those issues with planes and stuff, and I'm sure that lots of people had to make some split second decisions on how they could get home, you know, and it's that kind of thing. So, with that surrender, I feel like it's just kind of the energy of it just is what it is. Like life is life. Like life is going to continuously throw us curveballs along the way. It's what we do with that, you know, that matters. And that's the energy that you're going to be embodying, is how can you overcome this? Like how can you gather your own strength and your own power in this situation to overcome any challenges? But I feel like for the most part, you're just very focused on moving forward and just bettering your own life, to be honest with you, Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a closing oracle message, Taurus. You got intensity. That's the Knight of Wands with the traveling energy. You got the flowering card. And you got, oh, you got two. Look at that. You got traveling and the source. Yeah, so with adventure on the bottom of the deck. So again, I think this just piggybacks off of everything that I was talking about. Even if you're not traveling, like this could just be about, you know, seeing life as an adventure. And that means that life has its ups and downs and that kind of thing. But I feel like ultimately you are going to be growing and evolving more. You're going to be seeing things really start to blossom in your life. You're going to be seeing all your hard work and your investment bring you, you know, all your hard work and your investment be worthwhile in the end. Like I had two sentences that I was trying to match together and I don't think that it was working out in my brain. But anyway, you're going to see a return on your investment, Taurus. Like I am such a goofball sometimes. But anyway, so but I feel like with this intensity, there can definitely be some moments that are just kind of intense because they're, you know, like I said, there are some split second decisions that you're going to be making in your life. But I also am feeling like you're going to be feeling like this very excited energy as well, like very thrilling type of energy. And again, like if you are not traveling but you're planning to travel, that is definitely here for you, because you have the Ace of Wands with the Source card, the traveling, the intensity. This is Eight of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay, and then you have the Adventure card over here. So there is just a lot of journey, adventure, excitement kind of energy for you. And I feel like any worries that you have around this situation are going to be dispelled, because like even if there are some challenges along the way, like I feel like these worries are going to be dispelled and you're going to see some evolvement, or just some like I said, I'm looking at the flowering and I just keep thinking blossoming. Like you're just going to see this situation unfold beautifully. So try not to fret. Okay, find your peace and harmony as much as you can, because there's going to be great potential for you to achieve things, to overcome things, and to really see things unfold for you quite beautifully in the next week. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this helps you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.